The time is 4:49. It's Saturday, March 23rd, 2019, and I think this is part 4 of the other parts of kind of like the review of the situation, and kind of like pretty much this is the story. This is the story for the YouTube stuff, and it's a true story. Like, it's a real story. Like, some of the details need to get confirmed, and some of the details, they might not line up. Like, like if at first glance you might look at it and be like, oh, like he's off by the dates, but they're not off. It's just that the way that I did the YouTube stuff, I did so it looked like it was a bunch of different people uploading with similar style and kind of like sharing the content and stuff like that, and that's the reason why for the Geo and the Snake X22. There's a reason why I included them, even though I know that it was them. And the videos for other people too, like the Axion chick. And the Axion chick, I'm pretty sure that it was somebody from, like, it was a modder too. I'm pretty sure it was like, there used to be this modder called Phil or Philly, and he's probably them too, because like I said, that person has a lot of accounts because they have custom PS3s. Like, they're not custom, they're like developer PS3s or DEX or CEX, and they have all the applications for the games. Kind of like if you ever play Call of Duty and you ever get those perks, and where they tell you, oh, you could deactivate the motion sensors, or you could deactivate to see when you shoot. Well, all the games have that. You see those features in those games. They're showing you the menus for the actual development of the game. Like, that menu is part of the actual, like, when they're making the map. That's part of it too. But they put it with like codes where it locks it, or pretty much you can only use it, you can't alter it. And all the games have that, like, because they're using the same engine. The engines are the kind of like, think of the engine like it's the world. So every game that has the same engine, technically they could like figure out a way to intertwine it, like, see, and that's part of my, like, I don't know if I should add it into this like conversation, but it's part of like where I see that the gaming stuff is going towards, and I don't know if other people have that idea, but that's what I see. And the way that they're doing the game stuff with the servers now, I had seen that it was gonna go like that, because of like Already 27. Oh, my son, he's also Plato, Plato 28. He got into like PC gaming, and he got into like the games on PC, and he got into like Steam and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the heck is Steam? And we got into it, and it's part of the computer programs to play the games, and pretty much it's like a library of games. And, you pay for the games and they're yours, and it's kind of like the PlayStation Network, just that it's not like a system, and the system is a PC, and if you have a PC and you get into it, then you feel like you got it for free, because you already have the PC for like school or whatever. And that's the difference between console. Console, it's kind of like luxury. you have one business, you can afford to invest on tech, on the developers. The developers are the tech people that are putting pretty much a combination of chips, or all the components into that box. Okay, so the issue that happened towards the end of the relationship with my ex-wife, my ex-wife Bertha, is that she tried to take advantage of a situation where she seen that I got into YouTube stuff, so she's like, she's gonna try to take advantage and use it as leverage to. I talked about it in the last conversation. So she was gonna use it as leverage to get me to pretty much to respond the way that she wanted me, because because of what happened in the beginning. She messed up, and every time that I try to get everything back in order, she would do it again. And the only thing that she was more careful, and I didn't ever like catch her again, and I didn't ever try because I already knew that she did, So I'm like, okay, as long as she plays it off to that we're, she's not making it obvious, then kind of like, that's as crazy as it sounds, but that's kind of like her reward. It's kind of like with parents, like parents, if they know their kids and they don't give them slack, like space to get away with certain stuff, because they know that that's the way they are, then they're being unfair to them, and that's not like, I'm using that as an example for something that like, okay, so if anybody else hears this besides me that they're not supposed to, or maybe it's shared, then maybe you guys understand what I'm talking about, right? And so the point is that she tried to use it as leverage to get me to do what she wanted me to do, which is be proper, even though she messed up, and she kept doing it. But the other times, from her point of view, she didn't think that it crossed my mind that she was still like messing around. But yeah, one of the apartments that we were living, the place that she got it really close to where one of her ex-boyfriends was living there, and I'm like, oh man, it's not a coincidence, it's like kind of like that's what she wants. She's kind of like focusing towards that area, and that's why she's like, you guys know what I mean, right? And she would do it. She would do it a lot. She was just kind of like, I guess she would be really good at it, where everybody else just wanted to participate, because I don't know, from the way that I see it, it's like they feel like I don't know, like there's many ways that I see it. Either one, it's gonna sound kind of like explicit, but it's not meant to be explicit like that. But that's the way I see it. Okay, kind of like they want to stick it in where I stick it in, because they see it's kind of like doing it with me, and that's the way that I see it. Okay? And yeah, like it's crazy because today I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sidetrack quick just for a second. Today I was in the store, I went to the and it says, to go buy stuff. Like I feel like since people see me around that, Like, when you live in a city, everybody has a common routine. See, almost everybody except for people that don't work, or you know teenagers, or like teenagers that are out of school, like they graduate already, or just hanging around. They go out whenever they feel like. So you might run into them at different times. They don't have a set schedule. It's teenagers, but I'm talking about like other than that, kids are in school. You know, Monday through Friday, kids are in school. Within certain hours. And the rest of the time, they're busy doing homework and having some fun. On the time that they have it. Same thing goes for the parents. Without after but she moved out. I got a job, and I was trying to continue the Warhawk stuff, and it was really hard because the work was like whatever. Cause like I said, it was forklift work, and I'd done it before. I was getting paid $18 an hour. That was really good. If it wasn't because of that, I wasn't gonna be able to like. There's no way that I would have been able to make the last videos that I made for Warhawk, and that would have sucked. Cause I guess for something else for later on, right? And I was able to like to continue that, just in time. At work, people had issues with me too because of the way that I am. Because I'm like, I try to keep to myself. That's just the way that I am. People try to play their stupid games, and when I go, we won't talk to them because he doesn't talk to us, and then they get into those things, and I don't want to sidetrack too much into that. So, alright, so I managed to continue, the Warhawk stuff, and I uploaded like I still did the last videos. Okay, I did the last videos I was going to. I didn't finish them all because the PC, the laptop that I was using, it's already getting stuck, and since like I left my job because they were being done, and like I said, if all these recordings serve their purpose, and the stories going to continue, and anybody that finds it interesting will find out like the reasons why, and eventually then the companies will be like mentioned, and there'll be an understanding of what kind of like the point of view of like the situation. But that's not part of the story. Like right now, all these recordings are like for one of the reasons is for the game. Has to do with the game. So I'm gonna put in that category for gaming. Alright, and another one is for like kind of like just in case it's needed, because it might be needed. Kind of like based on the way that I did the research, I already know what the outcome of everything that person did. That's why I'm recording this. Alright, so I should try to use it as leverage against me to get me to do the proper stuff. Like I said, even though she messed up in the beginning, she wanted me to keep kind of like being proper, and pretty much she wanted to fuck around and get all the benefits of husband, and me be okay with it, even though but that's pretty much it. And that's because I was like, that was an unfair deal, and that was the main thing. That was like, see, but she wouldn't tell me like that, but she would tell me that she wouldn't tell me because she wanted to fuck around. You know, she's not stupid like that, and that's the thing that that's the thing that like that's the thing that I know that because of the situation she tried to take advantage of like pretty much she exploited the fact that I was doing something. Alright, like she seen that she was working and she seen that I left her alone because like I said, I was just kicking back and I was spending time with my son. You know, we started YouTube, so I was really cool, you know, it was a cool project and it's still like it's still something that is planned to continue, you know, but right now it's on hold. So I don't know what the outcome of all that is going to be. Alright, so based on the way that I see it, you know, the Play-Doh media account is gonna get like I think but this is gonna end up giving it to Dominic still wanted to. Alright, today is March 23. Alright. That's the date of today. I haven't spoken to him for 30 and like maybe 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks, probably like a month. Alright, and prior to that I really wasn't like communicating with them because they haven't been like talking to me either, so we been kinda like pretty much I've been leaving it alone because I see it as it's like pretty much everybody like pretty much we're going in our own direction now and there's no need of me like kinda like be there no more, so so yeah, like what happens is she tries to exploit the situation, but at the same time she got into the situation because she, from what I know, she didn't game like as much either. She was a gamer too, she played games, but she didn't get to play like that. But I know she's a friendly person, and you guys know what I mean by friendly. Alright, and she got into it. So what I think happened that she was in a rush to pretty much she was in a rush to lose her digital virginity, and because that's from based on what I know, that's what she was like. You know that's what they like put to women. You know, young girls to be in a rush to lose it because it's part of population. You know, to populate and you know whatever. I can understand that, but because it wasn't for saying that she was like gaming and stuff. You know, she got taken by it, and all that led to her laying her guard down. You know, even though I'm pretty sure for that Dominic's 2122, I'm pretty sure he's done it before, like with other people. Like I'm pretty sure my situation is not the only situation with this. I'm pretty sure that person in that situation is like is something more like, and like they did it to other people. Okay? And my original conclusion was that they're like kind of like a cult, right? Like cult like mentality and kind of like prostitution because if certain, I know that it sounds crazy, but if certain that they tell me, if there's something is true, then hopefully the guys from Canada, and in Canada prostitution is legal, right? So this is why I told her, like this is what I told her, like I told her and everything that she was telling me was true, and everything that the guy was telling her was true, and then you know, even though they're liars and they lie to each other, you know, certain stuff had to be spoken truthfully because you need to establish a line of trust, you know. So So that's pretty much like what I think, and pretty much he just kind of like the way I see it. I just think he was just trying to mess up her life because she thought that she was playing 28. And I'm just saying that because the purpose of this for the time for this is for the time, the date. I'm telling you, today's March the 23rd. You guys can check in the details of the recording